very dark and Dan's off to work.
Bye.
Everyone say bye, Dan.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
Bye. It's very early in the morning. But even earlier this morning, at about 7:30, the doorbell went. We thought Dan had come back and had forgotten something. But actually, it is a parcel from the postman that has arrived all the way from Japan. And we're very excited. We're all too excited to leave it until after school. And we're going to open it right now. Oh my goodness, it's dark. It's very wet today and very dark, but it means I can position myself in front of a twinkling Christmas tree, so that works out quite well. Welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas. I've just got back from dropping Phoebe at school and I'm just getting ready to pop out to go and do the supermarket shop. I've got about a million things to do today, so it's not going to be as relaxing as yesterday. A bit more running around, but it is the last time before Christmas that I will have to do the school run because Phoebe's last day at school is tomorrow and Dan does the school run on Wednesdays. So after that, I've got 2 weeks off, which is marvellous. I just want to say I have fallen behind on catching up with comments a bit, and that is just because of the very busy weekend and having a house full of people and just basically spending the whole weekend cooking. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the comments and the interaction. I read every single one and it's so lovely. I feel like I'm chatting with all of you, and every time I pick up my camera to talk, I just feel like I know who I'm talking to because you always say hello, and it's just been really lovely. And thank you for hitting the like button. I understand, although I've never looked into it, but apparently that makes a difference because it will show you more things that you like. I don't know. Thanks for hitting it, whatever it does. And yeah, it is really drizzling out there. My lights are twinkling outside though, so that's bright. That's the best thing about Christmas for me, is the twinkling lights in the rain and the dreary days. And I miss those in January. I miss all the lovely Christmas lights. I'm still feeling a little bit behind on things. I'm pretty much ready now for Christmas. I've got a bit of wrapping to do. But I don't know, I've just got this feeling of being on the back foot all the time. I can't really explain it. There's a dog barking outside. All these poor dog walkers going past looking absolutely drenched. Right, I'm going to stop yabbling on and I'm going to go and get my boots back on and I'm going to head out in the rain to my favourite place, Asda. I spend too much time in Asda. Oh, it is wet. Oh, I'm wearing my Now You Wrap again today because I'd forgotten just how utterly awesome it is. So I'm wearing it again. It's so long, it's like a Doctor Who scarf. I love it. I've just done the shop in Asda. I'm going to head home now. One of the great joys I find of being an adult is, remember when you were a kid, you're going around the supermarket and you're like, can I have that? And your mum goes, no, you can't have that. When you're an adult, that doesn't happen. So if you think you want a croissant, a disappointing croissant, because they're always disappointing, from the Asda bakery, you can just go ahead and have one. And you can eat it while the old lady in the car next to you fills her boot up. Because I can't get out at the moment. I'm back I am back from the shop, so I'm going to put the shopping away. You will have, oh, I am still here. You would have seen me earlier. Hang on, let me just move the Diet Coke. You would have seen me earlier opening a gift from Japan. Now, that gift was from lovely, lovely Vicky. She lives in Japan. She's lived there for a long, long time. I think she's originally from, Vicky, you're going to kill me if I get this wrong. I'm going to say Yorkshire. I hope that's the right county. Otherwise, you're going to be very upset, aren't you? Anyway, she's from somewhere in the sort of north of England. And she's lived in Japan for a long, long time. She's got 2 grown-up sons there. And she had said that she had posted something to me. She has got a lovely podcast. It's called the Ice Flower Crochet Podcast. And she often does vlogs about crochet and her life in Japan. So it really is worth going to watch. She does some lovely videos. Oh, the girls, when they saw those Japanese, I mean, there's nothing more sort of unusual looking than a completely different language on things. And Vicky had very kindly put in little notes to translate the ingredients and everything was. So the girls were thrilled. And I didn't film them opening their little parcels. I let them open them this morning because they were so excited. And their little presents from Vicky have got a Japanese manga character on that they've never heard of, but they love manga. So they've been Googling that character. I'll show you. He is called, hang on, Doraemon, I don't know. But if you Google him, he's ever so cute. Reminds me of the Cheshire Cat. So the girls were thrilled to bits. This is the tin that Lilia got. So it's actually full of the cutest little cookies. And on each of the gifts, Vicky crocheted a little decoration. So I've got one of them on the tree. It's going to be hard to show you because they're all in cellophane. I'm filming on the rubbish camera as well. Someone asked me in comments very, very kindly what the secret is to my apparently very good skin. It's filming on the crappy camera. That's what it is. It's filming on the rubbish camera. It just makes everything look a bit fuzzy. I'm going to open mine on Christmas Day. So I will pop them under the tree in a moment. Right, I better get on, stop rambling. I've decided I'm going to make today a bit of a longer one because they've been quite short the last few days and I don't feel I've really checked in with you very much. So I think we'll do a bit more today, shall we? You're going to have to put up with me rambling a lot and whatever else I'm doing today. So I've already lost track of what I'm saying. Put the shopping away. I'm just sitting here catching up on my advent shawl. I'm just finishing putting in day 15. I've got day 16 here. These are all the ones from Lily. So I'm gonna wind that up and it's gonna go in next. It's all living in my patchwork bag. And the other day I got my BIPOC in fibre pins through. So I thought that looked really nice on my bag. But I'll talk about that in my next podcast in the new year. And I'm going to open day 17 to see what colour is going to follow this one. So I thought I'd do that now. I should say as well that I'm catching up with Victoria. Victoria knits. Victoria's had a tough December. I'm thinking of you, Victoria. You're doing fabulously. As you can see, I'm only on day 12 because I am binge watching and catching up, which is brilliant, which means I've got 5 more to go. And this is what I've got from Lily for day 17. It's Stranded Dye Works Ice Skating Party. And it's really pretty. It's going to look really nice going in next to that purple. I also thought I'd just mention where the other 2 advents are going. So in this beautiful bag here, this is a Jibby Sews bag. It was a present from lovely Nicola. Just move those bits out of the way. And I've been putting my little 12 days Advent minis from Chris in here. I'll just open it up to show you. So you can see they're all still in their envelopes, so I know what order I opened them in. And I'm going to make socks, some scrappy socks with these. And yeah, I really love this bag. And what I like about this bag as well is it's really Christmassy, but it's also just wintry, so it can carry through until January, February time, which is probably when I'll be knitting on the socks. And then in this gorgeous bag, which is my bag from Lily this year, we always swap a project bag with our Advent swaps. I've got all of my minis from Cherie. I'll show you inside. So there they all are. I've popped them all back into their pouches along with their teas and chocolates, the ones I haven't eaten. So that as I'm knitting on it, when I get around to knitting on them, I can eat the chocolate and drink the tea. Look at the beautiful little reindeer lining. And I'm going to be making the Full of Minis hat by Barbara of Knitting I Love. And I am going to try and gauge swatch for this tonight, which is why I wanted to catch up with my Advent shawl now. I do have to go and get Phoebe in about half an hour, and then it's going to be full on evening stuff. This is a pile of stuff I need to sort out. This basket appeared, I think, in Vlogtober, and I said, oh, I need to sort it out, and then I didn't. It's the basket that stays in the living room that keeps my crafty bits supposedly tidied away, but actually I couldn't tell you what half the stuff in here is. Of course, everyone remembers my giant lobster pencil case, which I'm going to use for hooks, and in fact there's already hooks in here, so that's good. I do keep like supplies in here, and that's what I want to use it for. Those are my slipper socks, which are very handy. They shouldn't really live in there, but it's handy to grab them from there. So I'm not going to go through all this now, but I might go through this on Thursday. We have big news.
I lost my tooth.
Phoebe lost her tooth. It was really wobbly over the last couple of days. So I've got it in an envelope in my pocket because, very important, what we're going to do tonight?
Put it under my pillow so that tooth fairy comes.
We're going to put it under the pillow. We're walking a slightly different way home because we went the long way round so Phoebe could walk with her friend. But there's some nice lights up here. We should film the lights as we go past. We will do that.